I welcome Candace Mbaita from Zimbabwe, who is representing Rutgers State University of New Jersey.
Case 1, Dustin. His mother presented him to the hospital with cyanosis, a light blue tinge to the skin. He had an irregular heartbeat. The small mining town where he lived had no echocardiogram, so he didn't get a diagnosis in time. He was 1 year old when he was transferred 340 kilometers to the nearest city, where they found he had congenital heart disease. Dustin did not make it. Dustin died. Dustin was my baby brother. Case 2, Dobie. Dobie presented to the hospital with abdominal cramps. Dobie lived in the same mining town that Dustin lived in. It was a malaria-prone region. They put Dobie on malaria treatment. 3 weeks into treatment, they discovered, maybe we misdiagnosed him. Let's refer him 340 kilometers to the nearest city. They discovered, well, it's actually intestinal obstruction. Let's send him into the operating theater. Dobie did not make it out of that operating theater. Dobie died. Dobie was my father. I have lost 2 family members due to late medical diagnosis. 2. How many people out there are like me? How many people have lost loved ones, have lost mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters? Zimbabwe has a population of 14 million. Of those 14 million, 1 in 6, only 1 in 6 live in the urban areas. The same Zimbabwe has a skewed health service delivery system where only the urban areas have all the health services. The people who are not in these urban centers, the 5 and 6, have no access to full medical health services. 5 and 6 people in Zimbabwe have the potential to experience what I have experienced. They have the potential to lose loved ones, to lose breadwinners in the family. What did I do about it? I decided to go out into those communities, into communities similar to the ones I grew up in, into communities similar to the ones I lost a father and a baby brother to. I go out into the communities and provide medical imaging services to the people who were in the same situation I was in. Ladies and gentlemen, I rose from my losses. I did not let my losses define my life, but I used them to inspire me to make a change in my country. Osasumwe Paul Azino in Nigeria is rising up against the domestic violence she's witnessed in her community. John Alexander Nyan Jr. from Liberia is rising up against the atrocities his people faced. Voire Velonjara from Madagascar is rising up against the drug abuse she's witnessed in her country. What are you doing as you sit in your chairs? I urge you, fellow African leaders, to rise up against whatever situation you're facing in your lives, whatever situation your community is facing. Let's live by Nelson Mandela's strategies. Free yourself, free others, and serve every day. We can apply this in any situation. You can apply it in your situation. Free yourself from your problems, free yourself from your situations, free yourself from whatever is putting you in that box. Free the others around you, free your communities, and rise up. Serve every day. Be a servant leader. I urge you, ladies and gentlemen, to rise. Rise with me for a better Africa. Thank you.
Candace, thank you so much. That was so powerful. Amidst all the challenges, all the mess, everything that is not right, opportunities rise. How you look at it, how you consider that is very important. Thank you very much.